Hello Maths Legends, today we're going to look at changing perimeter and seeing how it affects the area of a shape. We're going to see if we can come up with some rules and see if we can work out anything.
Alright guys, we're going to start off today with a problem, and we've been approached by a company called Splish Splash Pools, and they're actually asking us, they've got a customer and they need some help. And they're saying to us that, you know what, you guys have pretty good maths brains because you guys are the Maths Legends. And they've said to us, hey, we want to have a pool in our backyard that has a perimeter of 20 meters. And they said, look, you know, it can be whatever shape we want, but it has to have the greatest amount of area. Now that's pretty crazy. You have to think about it. So the first thing we're going to look at here is we're going to look at our perimeter. So let's have a look at firstly our rule for perimeter. And that looks, one is we would have seen before, which means we're going to get the length and we're going to add the width and then we're going to multiply it by 2. Now knowing that we have the length plus the width multiplied by 2, we need to work out what our length and our width is. Now we know that we have 20 as our overall perimeter. So let's halve that to 10 and let's see what we can make up to make 10 between our length and our width. So we could do a 9 and 1. We could do an 8 and 2, a 7 and 3, a 6 and 4. We could even do a 5 and 5 pool. So there are 5 pools. Now, here's our problem though. They said to us, I don't care what the length is and what the width is, what our actual shape is, except for the fact that it has to have an area of 20 squared meters. So now that I've got them there, I've written them down, I've given you the length, I've given you the width, we need to now look at finding out the area. Now the last couple of lessons we've done, we've looked at area and we know that the area is equal to length times width. So let's have a quick look now and see if we can work out each of these areas and work out which one has the largest areas. I'm going to leave you now to quickly go and work out the areas for me. Thanks guys. I'll go through them really quick. The first one there, number 1, 9 times 1 is 9 meters squared. Number 2 is 8 times 2, 16 meters squared. Number 3 is 21 meters squared. Number 4 is 24 meters squared. And number 5 is 25 meters squared. Now, if we have a look at the Splish Splash Pool guys said that they want the one with the biggest area. If we have a look at that now, we can see that our largest area, our biggest area, is this one, number 5, which is the 5 times 5 pool. Having a look now at what we've got in front of us, is there any rule or is there any way that we can look at this mathematically to see some sort of pattern or see something that's going to happen? Stop your video here and see if you can work it out. All right, hopefully you've had a really good look and you can probably see now that the bigger the difference between the length and the width, the smaller the area. The smaller the difference between the numbers, the larger the area. So if we look at the first one, 9 and 1, there's an 8 meter difference. We can see it has the lowest or smallest area. If we look at number 5, there is no difference between the length and the width, being 5 meters and 5 meters, and that gave us the largest area. All right, guys, take down some notes, bring in any questions to class, and I look forward to doing this with you next week.